Okay, so right now it's Receivables' turn. I've been watching you slightly from the other's point of view, and it seems like you're doing a lot of strange stuff, to put it that way. So let's just get this started and turn this off. Is how you play. The first of the pistol round. Okay, I'm just gonna pause it real quickly. Your crosshair is really off right now, and that's very scary. I know for sure Ghost is actually covering you pretty good here, but you're aiming into the box. If he was pushing, you'd have to move your crosshair. And no, now you're also kind of just aiming at nothing all the time. If he pushes, even though Ghost is covering everything, you need to help him out and cover and do something, not just stare into the box. And generally, your cross replacement seems quite off most of the time. Nice shot. I like that. I like clearing vents. Very safe, very good. And you probably should just hold main there, but it doesn't really matter. It's in those situations when you need to think, oh, where do I need to hold, where it's not covered properly, and main is crucial in those places where you, at least when you're in that position, you should probably just focus on it. This is a good rush from you. It's very good. You kill from the back, but you're typically doing everything right there. I don't know about staying this far back. Well, you're smoking, so actually no, never mind. It's okay. Oh, now I see what's Ghost crouching out there, because his name was on his head. You're running way too far out. I'm gonna see if I can show that. There's a guy there in heaven. You see him? Or hell now. You went too far out, so if he had just started shooting at you, you could easily do a lot of damage. Just hug the wall there. Stay close to the wall, because then they can't peek you from heaven or hell. If he was offing or using a rifle there, he could easily kill you. Again, you're clearing events, something like that. Now that you cleared vent, just get up again. Get up on A. There's no point staying in vents right now. Yeah, so just your after plans, both pistol and this round seems to be slightly off. No, I'll just stop a rush, I guess. It's okay, I figure. Again, your crosshair is very off. Look at where you're aiming right now. You're doing the same thing as Ghost is doing. Good nade. That I mentioned is you're going maybe slightly too fast there. I like the speed of what you're doing there. I like the idea of it, but maybe slightly too fast because you see at your 46 HP because it shot you through the smoke. Also, you might just not want to push into B site too fast. Look over the rest of your teammates. Well, everyone's dead almost, but this is a tricky situation when everyone's dead. I guess it's hard to say what the right course of action is there. I'm just gonna skip past this. Seems to be an A rush or a ramp rush, yeah. Getting stuck in the wall in a rush is not a good thing. Oh, no. Okay. Don't throw that smoke. Just don't. Don't do it. Don't stop, throw smoke. I don't mind you throwing a smoke in general or throwing a nade there. That's fine, but you're stopping to throw it. You don't have to stop to throw it. You run and you throw it, right? Because you were right behind me, weren't you? You can see how far it is right now. It's about half a second between us. I like that you're just running after and then eventually getting off. I do know we win this round, so just keep in mind about where you're standing right now. We're not covering vents. Nice shot. Just unlucky. That was a nice round by you in general. I just don't like you stopping to throw that smoke. You can run and throw the smoke, really. There's no need to stop. So that smoke actually is kind of like a split. What do you say? It's both good and bad, I guess. The good thing is you throw it very fast, not like that. On the other hand, you might want to just make sure there's no one else in sight, or make sure there's no one on sight left. Because if there's anyone on sight still shooting at your teammates, you have to help them out. You can typically delay that maybe a second or two longer, you know, just to make sure you get that. Make sure the site is clear. But there's nothing more than that. Once you get it bombed down, you're alone. There's like 4 people, so there's nothing you can do there really. You get a kill, and that's okay. Okay, so this is actually again really good by you. I think you're doing the A rushes pretty really good. There's nothing really much to say about your A rush. I don't like your position right now. You need to find somewhere you want to stand and just stay there really. Not move around too much. There's no point in moving all the time. Now, your repositioning there is actually world class, pretty much. You change positions, and it's very good. But before that, you run around a lot, move around a lot without any. Just pick a place and stay there, really. Just staying like in front of that box where it did in the end, just staying there is actually pretty good. Again, your rush generally is very good. And the moment you kill those guys, you think about main, which is usually the main focus, which also just proves that you typically have a good idea what you're doing. Okay, this is again a very good round by you. Like every time you go A, you have pretty much nailed down what you should do, what you want to do, and that's good. Again, not too sure about that Molly. I guess it's okay to stop rush. I feel like it's not really needed. They're not going to rush outside too often. Not more than 1 maybe or 2 people. If we're going for an A push, I feel like okay, you're way too late. I have no clue where you're going down here by yourself. You stay with your team. We're killing everyone A. Instead of just going A main with them, you should have gone there. Right now you're just risking your gun. There's only 1 left, so it doesn't really matter too much. But I really no clue what I don't know what your plan here was. Maybe you planned on something really smart and just didn't work out, and then everyone just died. But stay with your team. Always stay with your team. I mean, if by case chance they kill 2 or 3 people there would really need you. Maybe that was your plan, so just you go help your team if that was required. That is a molly I really like. That completely makes that whole area safe for you. That's a very good molly. Even when you're not going down there. I mean, I'd rather say especially when you're going down there. We're not going down there. That's really good. I think that was more luck than anything else. That flash is completely useless. It doesn't do anything at all. You see that guy? It's not even flashed. That flash did nothing at all. So don't throw that again. This serves no purpose whatsoever. Also, just go for the kill on that guy. There's no point not killing him. So we're gonna your ramp right now. For some reason, get killed here. I know. If you get the calls out that they're both on B, or they're one B and then later it's both on B, just stay in their vents. Just stay around vents and cover that. We got ramp. We're two people on ramp. We got long. We got sight. Just stay next to vents, even in vents if you want, and cover that. You need to start. It seems like several times, maybe apart from, I think maybe even on A for that matter, but you're not thinking about what your teammates are doing. You're playing a lot based on what should I do, but not too much on what is my team doing. What can I do to make sure I help my team out in the best possible way? And in that regard, just staying vents, because we got ramp, we got long, and everything. Isn't that smoked? So I don't know why you smoke it again. It's a good flash. I just don't know why. Yeah, I remember this round. Okay. The bomb is down. I'm fairly certain Nameless said he was going to get it. Nice. That guy is just awful. What you can do here, though, you can just kill the guy outside, right? He's going to have the death camera. You can actually just fake it. Because right now, if you go back right away, it's going to tell, okay, you're going back for the bomb. And that gives them off. Just they didn't talk at all. They were shit, you know. They didn't know that. But if you just said that you're going back, they would have known that you're here, probably. This is good, covering a teammate from the back. I forgot who it was that just took charge here, but whoever did that just has to do it again. Oh, I think there's almost clutch. Almost clutch. I don't really want to say too much about this, because you almost make it. You could maybe do something slightly better, but in general it seems like it's a very, very good idea. The only thing that I might maybe say is just plan the other side of this. And again, you I don't know how to say it. You typically have an idea where you want to cover. I think it just gets you by timing there. You popped up the vent like the moment you turn around, kinda. That's why I like planning the other side off the silos there, or whatever it is. Because then you cover from main, vent, squeaky. The only thing place can kill you from is basically hut and at heaven. But just keep in mind that when there's one left, there's a big chance he's somewhere, so he can rotate both A and B very fast, which typically is squeaky, main, vents, all those places where we just came from, or we just came from right now. So you did have time. You had like 10 seconds left. You could have gone around, planned the bomb. Would have given you maybe better odds, especially in this situation. So if you don't know where he is, there's a big chance he's in playing vents or close to vents. I think the this is around everyone just gets killed. Nothing you can say about this. You just get stomped everyone. Everyone's fault, I guess. This plays very good. I don't know if that was a smoke. Okay, I like that smoke. That's unlucky. I guess I think Ghost should help you there. Again, I feel like you're doing most of the things actually much better than I expected, to be honest. Okay, you went from 3rd to 4th because you ran into a wall. You jump a lot and mess around. I don't like that. I know this you just get killed here. Again, someone just had to die, kinda, and that was you in this case. You jumped there a bit, and I don't like that at all. You just disconnected and reconnected, didn't you? Yeah, there you go. That nade is pretty much useless though, because you see where Nameless is. He's behind there, and if there's a guy there already, he's going to kill Nameless. If there's not a guy, that nade is useless. And probably would not kill Nameless. So either throw a smoke or molly or nothing at all, really. Just throwing a nade just seems like I just want to throw a nade, just throw it. And this is, I don't know how flash do. I can see slightly. I can see Ghost running in. It could be that you can't see shit here because of that flash, which is really cheated. I don't know if he called it. It was not very common either, so it could just be that he threw it. It's a very good flash from his side. Just get flashed completely. But if you saw him go in there, just go in with him. Oh, don't get a nade up. Don't get a nade up. Ever don't get a nade like that. Don't get a nade up when you're in the middle of nowhere. Okay, the only time you get a nade up is if you know you cannot get killed. If you ever ask yourself the question, can someone shoot me or peek me now? Is there some place someone can shoot me from right now? Is there a chance that might happen? If the answer is yes, don't get a nade up. That's pretty much generally the rule you want to follow. There's some exceptions, of course, but the general idea is that. So in this scenario, of course, there's someone who could peek you because he just did, so don't get a nade up. Keep your gun up. Oh, especially if you're alone. Especially if you're alone. I like the position. I like where we're playing right now. This is very good. Now, I don't want you to rotate this fast, and especially not down there. Those just saved your butt so hard. So like with swing, your rotates, it seems like you don't really know what you want to do with your rotates. Just hold the hut, stay A, like you were right now. That's what you have to do, you should do. Because you got Heaven covered by Ghost. Ghost is Heaven, right? That's important. We have two guys on B, that's me and Nameless, right? Where can it go where we're not covering? That's hut and Squeaky and main, basically A in general. So just stay there. Stay where you are. And now, right now, we're 3 on and you just get killed in vents as well, because we're kind of just running on top of each other. So it feels like you really didn't know what you want to do there. Just stay A. And the same thing goes that I mentioned earlier. I'm going to pause it. As I mentioned earlier, you're not really. It doesn't seem like you're thinking properly for what your team is doing. Where are my team holding? What are they doing? What do I need to do to back them up in the best possible way? So we got 2 on B. We got 1 Heaven. Where could they go where it's not, like where can it come from where you're not already covering it? And that's A. They didn't do it this round. I'm fairly certain one of the other games playing a nuke that happened. That exact thing happened. And you're very late here because you were late by. And this is the reason kind of why Ghost could kill with no backup. Ghost would kill for his own stupid mistake. He had a nade up, a smoke grenade up, and they just ran out and killed him. You're too slow. You have 13 seconds to buy up. You need about 2 seconds to buy, so that shouldn't ever happen. I have no clue whatsoever why you're walking this way instead of that way in a rush. Okay? I'm just like, do this. Where's Ghost going? Oh, he's going to rush. Oh, you're not rushing. You need to rush with him, dude. I called for a rush. You need to peek with him there. Just peek it, don't hide. He knows you're there. You spotted 2 people, right? This is where around I shouted you to rush and he killed you. And you're, oh my god, I was going to hear him and shoot him based on sound. No, you weren't going to do that. It's going to pre-fire you with an SMG. Wait, and you have no armor. You're not going to kill him in any scenario. Even if you fucking get right, you're not going to kill him in this scenario. You have 30 HP. He has an SMG and armor. And you no armor. You're never ever going to kill him in this situation. You can do this 100 times over again with sound, but even with wall hacks, you're not going to kill him. So don't say that. You're hiding when that's what he wants you to do. That's the perfect scenario for him. If you just pushed with Ghost there, he's going to shoot a Ghost, not you. You get a half a second to shoot him. Well, he's not shooting at you, and when he starts shooting at you, his recoil is messed up because he's just killed Ghost, and you have. Still hasn't messed up recoil yourself because you're also shooting at him, but you have control over it and better guard than him. The best thing you could have done here is been aggressive, but you were passive and you're afraid to die, so you die. That's how rushes work. If you're too scared to get killed, you're going to get killed. It's just how it works. You have to rush. You have to be aggressive. You have to stop running that way. Rush, you fucking idiot. And now you're kind of rushed. What could have happened is instead of Ghost getting killed, you got killed. And Ghost got the kill. He had a better gun than you, maybe an armor even, I don't know. But you're afraid to get killed, it seems like, in the CT rushes. It's a rush, dude. You know what a rush is. I explained this to you 100 times. So this is one of the situations where you have to... I think I called this pretty clearly, where I'm holding. I don't think you're doing really too bad here. You're kind of in a strange position. You don't really know what you want to do. What you could do is actually just stay lobby. I think going this position is actually okay. Just keep in mind that they might be behind you, which you're not really thinking about at all, it seems like. Oh, I really don't know about that. Well, don't drop down, though. I don't know about jumping up there, like you just did. That just seemed crazy. Just stayed under the ladder, really. Just stay under the ladder and wait for him to drop down, plant the bomb. Because once he plants the bomb, you know where he is, right? And I know where he is. So if he kills you, it just gives me more time to get closer to him. That just seems like a very, very scary play. So I'm gonna point out the same thing to you that I did the ghost here, and if I'm sure you noticed this. I remember you mentioned this, so I'm sure you noticed yourself as well. I was gonna mention it again for good measure. You got a time for about 1 nade each here before they rush. If they rush you, they're gonna be out about now, right? About 1:30, 35. So you get time to throw 1 nade very fast, and then get your gun up. If you rush, they're gonna be out once you get your gun up, pretty much. So you cannot throw 2 nades like you're doing here right now. It's either a nade or a smoke, especially that third one. So what's a good idea is like you throw a smoke and go through the molly or smoke or something towards Squeaky, and that's typically a good way to do it. Besides that, you're holding good. Just skip past this, see what you do. Okay, now you start rotating. I don't know why you're rotating right now. I know there's a lot of stuff going on that side. What I want you to do here, though, I don't know where Ghost is. Let's see where it's Ghost. He's still haven't. Okay, what you can do here, since we're not holding main, is just stay where you are and cover main from there. Drop down a roof and hut and hold main. I don't think that's what you're doing. You're going to vent for some reason. While you're going vents, look at. Well, I can see through walls. We also look through the radar, right? So there's 2 people down somewhere. That's me and Swing. We're actually both in secret right now. I didn't know he was there. I remember he called it. I just didn't expect him to be there because he should not be there. But even if he wasn't there, even if it's just me holding, you don't have to hold there. Where can it go right now? They can go Hut, Squeaky, and Main. We're covering Hell with Ghost and Heaven in that regard. We're covering Secret with me and Swing. Swing should stay ramp, so we can cover ramp and stuff like that, or even just go lobby and push it. And actually cover Secret. Then go Main and Hut and Squeaky. Just staying on top of Hut, covering Main and Squeaky is a pretty good thing to do. And have Ghost just cover Heaven and Hut. Now we're 2 many people down here. You almost shoot me. I'm sure you know I was there. That's probably the reason we rotated. And we just end up. You see what I do right now? This is how you rotate. I notice that Swing is actually secret. I don't have to be there. I'm going back straight away. You see, I don't want to be there where Swing is. We don't need to hold that. So you're holding main right now, which is good. That's where you should do. They can go secret and window though. That's why I don't like this position. We don't have Hut properly covered. So you see, I'm just kind of going sight and I actually push Hut slightly. And so what you're doing, I'm going to look for a flash to go away so I can see something. Right, so you want to push outside. I really don't like that. I don't like pushing when there are only a few people left. We got the bomb right now. We don't know where the last guy is. So he's actually main. This position is a really good position in a way because he's unexpected, I guess. But if he was outside somewhere, he might have killed you and just you'd have given away that gun and that resource we have from having 1 person. So I mean, just staying and playing passive is usually a very good thing to do. Just I think that's just it. I think this is random rush, and you're destroying everything. No, they're going ramp. And I don't know, this rotate is actually okay since we're actually holding ramp pretty properly. This is okay. But now we have control, right? You see there's nothing else on ramp, there's still 2 people there. So you need to stay ramp, go somewhere else, go back on A. Now he does actually push here, and you run into him I think, and he just killed both of you. You tag him pretty high though. Sorry, there's nothing ramp, just go back on A. If you need help, I like the rotate is okay. It's very slow though, it's actually slow, so I prefer you actually Ghost did that and not you, because you don't have the time for do that. So this is actually completely Ghost's fault, in a way. You shouldn't have an 8 up. You should not have an 8 up there. Just like I mentioned earlier, you don't want to have an 8 up because that can happen. The Ghost should have killed 1 or 2 there, but also especially when you know they're actually out squeaky, don't start nading them. Just get your gun up and shoot them. You need to cover huts faster there, because they can run through the smoke. I do not like you pushing down here. I do not like pushing down there at all. Stay up on heaven, or go here right away and hold it. Those are your 2 options basically. I don't want you to push down like you just did. That flash is completely awful. It's horrible. It's so fucking bad. Do you know why it's bad? Because it does one thing only. Well, maybe 2 things, but typically 1 thing. It lets you know where they are. It lets them know where you are. Basically, what you just did, you open your chat, you type IMCT boxes, enter. That's what you did. Because if there's a guy there, he'd see where the flash came from. He'd know where you are. It's pretty obvious, right? And he gets flashed. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. You're gonna get flashed, gonna run back, hide, and he's gonna do it again. They're not low in time. There's no teammates nearby that can help you there. You're not trying to get time for anything at all. You're just throwing it for fun, it seems like. You wasted a flash that you used for something else, and you just told them where you are if there was a guy there. But there's not, so it actually has 0 use, not bad use or anything at all. I want you to play a lot more passive in A. You can be more aggressive in hut if you want to push something, but don't rotate so much everywhere. I just had chat open. And again, you've thrown too many nades. This is the last round. I think we're just rushing and killing everyone right now. Okay. So there are some crosser placement issues with you. Not as huge though, but just slightly, especially on T side. Work on that. Your rotates you really have to work on. That's probably your biggest thing right now. I can think of on the CT side especially. And also it seems like I said, I mentioned a few times. Often you do things based on the fact that maybe you're the only player in the team when you're not. You're playing with 4 teammates. We're communicating and saying what we're doing. Listen. Pay attention to the radar, listen to my calls, and do what we're not doing in a way. Like sometimes you have to help your teammates, especially on T side, but on CT side you want to cover places where it's important to cover. I don't want you to rotate ramp as often. If you're playing 2 ramp, I want whoever's playing heaven to rotate, not you, or not you in particular, but whoever's playing heaven. I'm going to go through that with you guys in Nuke next time. We'll explain that a bit. That's all I can remember at least. I'm sure I mentioned more during the review, but that's a general idea of it. I think. I probably forgot something, I don't care.